Friends, hello, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. We have our day one Playmaker build for NHL 26. Gonna be rocking this one until the wheels fall off or until we get an update that nerfs some of this stuff, because this just seems absolutely wild that they are letting us pull this one off. Playmaker, 6 foot, 180, shoots left. Always try to target getting that 87, 88 speed when we make these builds. I might actually tinker with this one down the road, drop that speed a little bit just because of these X factors. These X factors are wild. I was trying to do my absolute best to not pick all speed, but I just didn't find a way to not do it because the speed is so important in this game. If you're playing threes, if you're playing sixes, getting open, we can tailor the rest of the build to figure it out. Because this one here, plus 2%, plus 3%, plus 5% on speed and acceleration. We all know how important wheels are and to turn the jets on. That's number one. And honestly, my favorite one in this case, I mean, Elite Edges is huge just because I personally love feeling wiggly. Wiggly's the word. So I love Elite Edges. I feel like it makes your game, it steps your gameplay up to have that ability to twist and turn a lot quicker. But this is a new one here that I like this year. The no contest. Overpower opposing players with additional stick and arm strength and come up with the puck with increased speed. So essentially, imagine picking up the puck after having a collision, after causing a turnover, and now all of a sudden you're speeding up to the races right off the bat. You have that instant boost. I feel like this one right here is gonna be one of the cheesiest abilities in the game. It's going to give you a plus 50% of the strength, plus 30% of the speed. Same could be said about the acceleration. And I just can't imagine. We have to build around those abilities, to say the very least. So looking at our technique, we have 87 wrist shot accuracy. We lose a little bit on the slap shot power, slap shot accuracy. Not too worried about that right there. The speed, again, did we have to do to get it to a 93? You got to make sure you compete in balance. We're sitting at an 83. I didn't want to drop it too much. We did drop it 1. We are 6 foot 180, so our balance is, it's middle of the pack regardless. Drop the agility all the way. Again, we have Elite Edges. Elite Edges is going to overpower the agility. You do have, again, mediocre sized builds here. Agility is not as huge as far as the attribute. When you come with all this speed, all these X factors, we can afford to drop agility. Wrist shot power, again, I want to make sure we're not putting turds on net. Got to get the acceleration up to the plus 5, but I want to make sure we're not putting too many turds on net. Jumped it up a couple points. Did drop the slap shot power again. Style play. Don't plan on using the slap shot as a playmaker that plans on zooming up and down the ice. Puck control, we dropped it 4 because, well, we could. It's up to an 88 right now. Puck control helps with receiving the puck and getting into a settled state faster. At an 88 overall, that's still plenty high. Wanted to be careful with endurance. Endurance at an 88 still really good. I really like endurance at 88. You're gonna be going up and down the ice a lot as a playmaker. But I'm not sad about losing an 88 on the endurance. It's solid. Passing, sitting at a 90. Offensive awareness took some away from that because 87 is still, once again, stellar. Plenty good for your ability to kind of react quickly and pick up pucks and whatnot. Body checking, again, type of player. I don't imagine myself laying the body as much. Even at this size, I don't think a couple takes is going to mean much. Even if you do want to lay the body, you can. It just, I don't see the... 81, 79 to an 82 is not a big difference. I do think, though, getting the stick checking up, very important. Defensive awareness up, very important, because that's going to be what you're lacking as a playmaker, as your defense isn't as good. But you want to have that ability to get into the lane. You want to have that ability to poke check on the run. You're going to have the speed to poke check on the run, so use it to your advantage. Getting those up a little bit. It's different this year because you no longer have those little boost slots on the side, so you kind of have to make sure you use those effectively. Hand-eye, again, same story, deflections and whatnots, an 87. Determines your deflection skills in front of the net and ability to handle passes or pucks in the air. It's back of the head important, I guess, if that makes any sense. It's not the first thing on my mind that I'm worried about. I do think strength's important. Honestly, I might drop this one more like that and go strength one more higher. Because the strength's important. You don't want to get knocked off the puck. You want to be able to knock people off the puck. Same with shot blocking. Again, smaller guy. Always try to block the puck. You don't want to be in the goalie's way, screening him, and not having your guy's ability to actually block the puck ways there. Deking, jump to plus 2. You can max deking out if you want. You can max discipline out if you want, if you're not playing center. If you are playing center, you absolutely must jump this to a 90 overall. 0 questions asked. And one day, if we get an ability that actually helps with the face-offs, that's going to be a big one as well for the centers. But once again, we don't have that. Got a lot of speed stuff this year. It looks like Team Energy's out there. I mean, that's kind of cool. But besides that, that's it. So go ahead, try this build out. It's a juicy one. Let me know what you guys think. As always, if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate you liking and subscribing. You never have to. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.